So I hope that this goes down better than it did at 6 o'clock this morning. When I tried it out on my wife, terrible.
Is the I think.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Very nice.
Can't hear you at the back.
I think you can now, actually.
Good thing.
So, to repeat, this didn't go well at all when I woke up my wife and said, could you just listen to this for 5 minutes at 6 o'clock this morning? So, I hope it goes down better here. And this is really the afternoon's most important speech, what we've all been waiting for. A big data analysis of the Santa Claus ecosystem. Now, I can't go through every aspect of the competitive landscape, but what I can do is give you a few highlights of the companies that are involved. Firstly, transportation. This obviously includes reindeers, Rudolph, Dasher, Dancer et al. These are the guys who help Santa Claus ensure that all children receive their presents. We have a very reliable, key deep knowledge database partner, and that will be NORAD's Santa Tracker. I don't know if you've ever used it before, but I always enjoyed it far more than my children. But we are reliably informed that the reindeers will travel 41 million miles in 32 hours, adjusted for time zones, and they will also be delivering over 1 million tons of presents to 750 million children, which is marvellous news, but unfortunately, last week, the reindeers went on strike. First laugh of the evening, that's very good. Oh, that's a relief. So, anyhow, this is a bit corny, but luckily, after some frantic phone calls from the North Pole, we were able to raise some Santa funds on the InvestTech platform and kept the entire show on the road. Of course, the provision of fuel for the reindeers, that would be carrots to you and me, is an essential subsector of the Christmas companies. However, as anyone who has recently visited a supermarket can testify, our algos have discovered some distortions and worries about the price of a pound of carrots. As you know, this has risen inexorably with the other essential items such as butter, sprouts, and brandy cream. Thankfully, Santa has told us that he very cleverly hedged his carrot costs last December. So this particular weakness, please laugh, Talbot, this particular weakness in our SWOT analysis has now been resolved. Moving on to the gift wrapping sector. Our big data analysis has uncovered some surprising results. When we look across the board, from seed companies to mature gift wrapping companies, it appears that every single CEO of a successful gift wrapping company is female. And they only employ female staff. Astonishingly, we have found that all men, without a single exception, are absolutely, completely incapable of wrapping presents in any tidy, nice, presentable form.
I agree.
Thank you. So, thank you very much. So, I think this is a very important consideration when investing in this sector. Finally, looking at turning to Santa's angels, agents even, elves, for instance, we have detected a huge amount of fraud in this sector, particularly concerning fake Santa Claus. So how can we spot a counterfeit Santa? Well, never mind AI robots. The key analytical tools here are your children. As my daughter shouted in the rather expensive Harrods Grotto many years ago, "You're not Santa Claus. I saw the real one in Sainsbury's last week." Thank you, Jessica. So anyhow, this shows that AI-driven analysis isn't the be-all and end-all. They actually have missed out a couple of human factors. I'll just turn the page now. A little shaky. So firstly, alcohol supplies. Where's that? Everyone knows Santa requires a warming sherry when he delivers his goods and goes back up the chimney. Now, there are 28 million households in the UK alone. This requires not only a huge, sturdy constitution, but a significant investment in logistics and supply chain management. Also, medical supplies. It obviously doesn't apply to me or Talgat or any of our longevity colleagues, but overindulgence is often a symptom of, shall we say, irrational exuberance at this time of year. So we would always recommend a small weighting of Gaviscon in our portfolio. That's it for the bad jokes. But the true spirit of Christmas and the message of Christmas is embodied by the work of non-profit organisations and the fabulous work that they do for those less fortunate than ourselves. And we should always be thankful for their huge real-life efforts. Now, if anybody needs any further information, there's a full Santa Claus ecosystem, and I refuse to take any of these back to the office, so you all must all take a pamphlet home. And now a few closing words. Really, as we all know, this year has been full of dramas and fluctuations, not just in the UK, but globally. We've also been faced with an almost winter-type private equity market, plenty of financial turmoil, and talk of recession. However, we would like to finish this year on a positive note, looking forward to our new projects and expansions next year. It's great to see how many of you come, how many of you have lasted, and we are very keen to continue our discussions with everybody here about how we can work together in the future. So thank you very much, and I'll just ask Diana to raise a toast to you all if Diana could come along. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for joining us tonight for this beautiful Christmas celebrations. And on behalf of Deep Knowledge Group, from all of us, may I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, prosperous and peaceful 2023.
Oh, Diana, I'm going to have to stop you there because
Here she comes.
there's somebody here that wants to have a word with you.
Oh no!
You're on the wrong list.
No, you're kidding.
You've not been a very good girl this year.
I know.
I think there's a lot of people in this room that somebody wants to have a word with.
And who is this?
Is anybody behind the curtain that wants to have a word with the people that...
Come on, wherever you are. Somebody's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Who would you like to see tonight? What a surprise!
Oh, Santa. I've been good, just FYI. I've been really good. Santa.
Somebody want a picture with Santa?
Not yet. Santa, we've got something to show you. Dominic has actually. Have you been good or bad?
Depends who you ask.
I think to get into Santa's good books, you should show him what you did.
Yes, I've no answer for that actually. Yes, I know. Yeah, I used to have dark hair.
Used to have dark hair. We all have that problem.
Excellent.
Oh, look at this.
So this is the Santa Claus ecosystem, which everybody can take home with them later on today, once I've overcome my embarrassment.
Now, I'm glad to say the reindeers are not on strike anymore.
Are the elves on
We flew here today, but what a job it was parking. Oh, have you ever tried to park reindeers? Not very good. Now, parking those. Oh, the toy-making elves, they would have liked to have been here today. But I've got them hard at work in the workshop so that they can earn their Christmas bonus. Ginger cake. Oh, we've got gingerbread makers here as well. That's good. Christmas tree providers. Chimneys. Chimneys. Yes. I don't need a chimney anymore. I've got a magic key. I can get into any door, anywhere in the world. So there we go. And what we'd like to do, we're very honoured that Santa Claus EcoSystem. We're very honoured to be here today. So we'd like to thank all the people that contributed to this wonderful gathering. So, and there's also one thing we'd like to say to a member of staff here. That's Karen. She helped put together this marvellous occasion. Now, I hope you all have made out your Christmas lists early. Yeah, because we might not receive them in time. Okay. Where's he gone?
Sorry,
Oh, there he is.
Santa, I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I'll do that later. Okie dokie.
Sorry, Santa.
So, to finish with, have a lovely day. And remember, Christmas is about family, children, and united humanity. So, I'll say farewell. I've got a long way to go. So, cheerio, everybody! And don't forget, stay off the naughty step. Okay, cheerio, bye, everybody!
Thank you very much.